Well, good evening, good morning, good day, whenever you're watching this. Benny's Breakdown, and I have guests, like I promised. This is my brother Nate.
I'm guest one.
My friend PC.
He's guest two.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So guess this is like a cat in the hat joke now.
Pretty much. As long as you're guest two.
Anyway,
Hi,
this
Dan.
is Benny's Breakdown for was it October 21st?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because it's Back to the Future Day.
That's right. Happy Back to the Future Day. Hopefully, get to ride around in a DeLorean.
Every moment after this will take place after Back to the Future. Just remember that.
Where's my self-lacing shoes, damn it?
And running,
My hoverboards.
apparently, Running Man is next. So we have to look forward to in 2 years.
Yes!
But anyway, as you can tell, we like to get on tangents a little bit. So be prepared for that. It's probably a little lengthier video than normal in my normal 20-minute ramblings. But also, there might be some opinions that you don't agree with, but that's why we're kind of doing a roundtable discussion. Also, probably a good idea to listen to with headphones on, or not around children or the elderly, because there will be a lot of swearing, because that's just who we are.
Honestly, we're like the flu. So, yeah, keep away from the children and the elderly.
It's...
And get your flu shots.
Yeah.
No,
Listen to your doctor.
Yeah. Something.
But anyway, I wanted to make a video today, obviously, with the big news of Richard being relieved of his coaching duties, and John Tortorella being brought in as the new head coach of our beloved Blue Jackets. So just wanted just to start off with, obviously, going from social media, it's showing everybody's reaction to it. Some good, mostly bad because of his past transgressions, I guess.
Coaching style in general.
Yeah.
let's say he's got the reputation for kind of being a psychopath, which is something I kind of like.
Right.
Being a group of psychopaths here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seemed everyone was really quick to jump down. Like I'm gonna be honest, I'm guilty of this. Knee-jerk reaction of like, oh God, Tortorella. Like, you just get the images of all the bad like press clippings and yelling at the refs and other and other coaches and all that. But
See, like, the moment I found out, I immediately went to YouTube and it's like, all right, where's that line brawl from last week? Because I need to watch this right now.
Oh my god. I just kept looking at my phone over again. Like, this isn't really happening, is it? I can't believe it.
Like, that's just, all right, Tortorella, it's the line brawl.
That's line brawl.
Yeah.
But after listening to the press conference, it seemed as though he, obviously his first day of the job, he's not going to be like, hey, motherfuckers, I'm here, I'm here in town, get used to it. Like, I saw somebody, I forget what account it was, but they said the new March With Us slogan is now Tortorella screaming at the cameras like, March With Us, fuckers.
Yeah, that was good.
So,
yeah, I'm upset I missed that.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
that's why you should be on Twitter.
That was the first thing.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I saw.
Here comes my non-Twitter shamings.
Listen here, get on it.
So,
You want to see that little bird every day.
Yeah. But so there's that aspect of it. I think him being off his coaching, and especially being in kind of a more like taking a step back, looking at the league kind of thing, might have settled him down a little bit. I think he might have learned his lessons from Vancouver. I think. I mean, I'm hoping.
I mean, honestly, I'm a little bit hoping he's not. Maybe this is exactly what we need.
Well, no,
We need that kind of kick in the ass.
I don't know. I think Vancouver's like not entirely his fault.
For sure.
No, I'm not saying Vancouver's totally his fault. It was bad management and all that. And I'm not saying we don't need a kick in the rear end, as Yarmo was saying.
You don't need to censor it. You can
Well,
go.
Well, no, that's a straight quote. Like,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's already
understandable.
pre-censored.
It was funny hearing Yarmo go, I don't know about this kick in the rear end.
Yeah,
I'd
that
say
was.
get a fire. I'm like, Yarmo, it's a joke. Calm down. You have to be serious all the time.
He's from Finland. They can't help it.
He's bald too. So
True.
I appreciate that. What were you doing? I saw your hand raised up like, hey.
Because we're on film, we can't keep letting it go there.
Yes is the key
Yeah,
word. But yeah, I mean, I want to say, he's going to get fired up, during, especially in the middle of the game. I don't know if he's going to have, the press rants, because let's be honest, the press isn't that, that hard on coaches and anything in town. I mean, the national media, they're harder on the Jackets than local guys.
Exactly.
Because, there's not a red and gray on their.
Exactly. Like I
let's
said,
say
when Clay spoke during the press conference, I'm like, how are the Buckeyes doing this year?
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
We pretty much just fly under the radar.
Yeah.
And hell, down in Springfield, I don't even get box scores.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know that people live up in. I mean, it might be different now in Cleveland because of the Monsters being affiliated, but even then, like, I mean, you hardly get any. Box scores.
When I lived in Cleveland, and Fox Sports wouldn't even show the Jackets; it was all Cavs. So
Yeah.
I doubt there's many fans, unfortunately. If you are a Cleveland fan,
No, there's plenty. I know.
We love you.
I know 4 or 5 different people who live in Cleveland who are Jackets fans. They're super pumped that they get to watch, the kids up there now.
Oh yeah, no, I'd be really excited. Those Monsters games are really, really enjoyable. Quick and Long Arena actually does have a pretty good hockey arena.
Like Barclays Center.
I'm looking forward to this potential road trip up to go see a Monsters game.
Oh, for sure. We'll have a good time up there.
Hopefully do it with Jackson back until we get trash.
Yes. And we will. We will record that. I promise you.
Yeah. Not to give an opinion, but they have a party bus. And that's all they do. It's like when you go, you go on road trips, you drink on the party bus, go to your hotel room, drink.
We don't need a hotel room. We got this.
Well, for this we might not, but like we're.
Man.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a lot of bread and meat for that.
Yeah. It's good.
But anyway,
maybe some potatoes.
Yeah.
Speaking of tangents.
See? Oh, sorry. Things are gonna get a little ranty.
We're having fun. That's the important part, I hope.
But
we're good for a long drive.
Yes.
If you have a commute around half an hour like I do, it's gonna be wonderful.
Yes. You've probably already tuned out, but those of you left, we love you.
But anyway, getting back to the whole, PC brought up the whole Calgary line brawl. Right. This is just a hypothetical. Maybe it happens, maybe it won't. With our, budding, at least one-way rivalry that we have with Pittsburgh.
I don't know. They're starting to reciprocate.
A little bit.
Yeah. Like that. Did you see that preseason game? They're totally starting to reciprocate.
I would still love to see the rivalry go with the Rangers, and now that we have their own coach, that could be interesting to watch. I think that'd be interesting to watch.
What Torts brought up in the press conference,
right?
I think it was Torts line or somebody brought up about being in the Metro with the Rangers, if that's going to be like an incentive to go out there and beat up on them. And Tortorella's like, no,
they blew it up.
He's like, no, there's going to be a game that we want to win, obviously, but there's not going to be this extra drive to beat him because he was their coach.
I mean, I think that's fair, but just they have one of our best old players, our most renowned old players. We have their old coach. That could be interesting to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
They have the non-infamous old.
Yeah. It's gonna be like if we get into like a deep playoff run, or if. A couple years down the line, if Tortorella stays or whatever, I'm not even gonna get into that right now.
Right.
If
honestly, rivalries at this point are the last thing we're doing.
I know exactly, but this is all hypothetical.
Yeah, of course.
This is what I like to do on the show is talk about hypotheticals.
Lay it down, brother.
For the 12 people.
Lay it down.
Hey,
13. Hey, we're gonna watch it, so it's actually gonna be 15.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh man, I'm gonna show it to everybody that doesn't care about hockey that I know, and it's gonna get like maybe 20.
But
that's how we do it.
But I'm gonna quadruple your viewership.
but anyway,
stay tuned.
But yeah, it's just like that kind of fire. I mean, maybe it'll help with division rivals, conference rivals, all that. I'm not saying. I mean, it'd be funny as hell seeing Tortorella chasing down whatever the hell his name is, the Penguins coach. And
I can't even remember his name right now.
Yeah, but seeing that happen or something.
It would have been better if it would have been their old coach, because he just kind of sat there and got real scared when they played the Flyers and there's all these fights. He's like,
Billsman.
Yeah, he looked like he was gonna have a heart attack on like national television on NBC.
But that kind of brings up the next point is Tortorella actually a changed person as he was talking about how he was in the press conference? Is that good? Is that bad? What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Well, Benny, is that how I should refer to you? All right.
You can call it how you want.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just
Brother,
a fun.
you motherfucker.
You
How's that one? I think that's a pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty good choice. I think we talked about it earlier, but really, I hope he still has the fire in his ass. I mean, he really can kick it. I guess to put the fire underneath our players' asses.
Don't need to know about the fire.
Hopefully, he's still a little fired. He's a little fired up.
Whatever Tortorella do,
that's between them. But I really hope that. I really hope that they still have it. He still has it.
I want to see him getting on people. I want to see him break shit.
Absolutely. I mean, for most of our players, I'm a little worried about. I mean, Bob's not fragile, but he can be easily psyched out.
Well, he's a
that's
goalie.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Tortorella had Lundqvist, who's
right.
I mean, yeah, he has his moments. You know, that clip of him smashing his goalie stick.
Right.
And stuff but I think as it goes, Lundqvist is on this other level of goalies where he's actually pretty level-headed.
Right.
But he has everything but a Stanley Cup to back up his confidence and stuff. Bob has a Vezina, which,
he's part of the reason I think the Vezina is cursed these days because everybody when the Vezina has a shit season afterwards.
But
so hopefully that ends now. I just don't want to see a repeat of Newsom with him. I don't think that's the case. I really don't, but I just don't want to see it.
But we can elaborate on Bob a little bit
later on.
But
right.
The one interesting point, obviously wearing his jersey, is when during the press conference they talked about his relationship with Dubinsky, which you at least from me being a non-Rangers fan heard it was bad. From what Tortorella and Dubinsky have talked about, it actually wasn't as bad as it made out to be. Obviously because Dubinsky was 22, 23 last time.
For sure, he was young. He was a young kid.
Now
he's a family man.
Yeah, Tortorella is a family man.
He seems real proud of the guy that he's become.
Absolutely.
So
and I really liked how he brought up Doobie's going to be the connection to the rest of the team for Tortorella. That's how he's going to get to know the rest of them. I thought that was a very good way to play it. So hopefully we see how that works.
Yeah.
And Doobie's a natural leader, I think.
Well, he has the A on his jersey ever since he came here for a reason.
Yeah. So that'll really help connect the goalie and the team and the coach.
Yeah. So he's one of our best on ice leaders.
Oh, for sure.
He'd still say he should have the C.
Again,
that'll come up later too.
Again,
that's going to be an ongoing thing.
Oh, for sure. I understand.
But that'll kind of transition to the last little thing was he brought up about the player, getting the most out of the leadership of the players on ice.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably going to hold whoever wears, I'm not going to say he's not going there with him taking the C away from Foligno.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever wears the C and the A's, he's going to demand more than just the normal players on the ice. So especially going from this, not really rebuild, but just refocus,
retooling.
Yeah,
that's a good way to put it.
And
for sure.
Tortorella did bring it up. He said, be patient. I know it's only 7 games in. I'm not going to say the season's a wash, but I don't think we're going to go into Minnesota tomorrow night and light up the Wild.
No. But this is really going to be it's kind of a test game. This is the first game with a new coach.
Yeah,
so we'll see what happens. I'm really kind of excited.
If it turns out to be a really good game, I'm going to be shocked because everybody their first game under a new coach, especially when this happens, is usually just garbage.
Yeah.
Either garbage or it's they're oh hey maybe
we need to prove a point to them. So we'll see if that happens.
If it turns out to be a garbage game, that game Saturday is going to be real intense.
I hope so.
It's already going to be intense because him and Patrick Roy going head to head.
Yes.
that alone is worth watching.
Which
that makes me excited. I might miss doing things to watch that game.
But yeah, I'm Yeah. I'm all for.
Well, you might just see me again Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh darn.
We just might be.
Damn it!
Yeah,
We'll film another episode.
Yeah.
But that's
We'll be
probably drunk.
we'll be a
We're
little
gonna
bit
be
drunker.
real trash for that one.
And by a little bit, I mean this much.
If no one passes out in the middle, we didn't do our job.
If there's a fight that doesn't start in the middle, let's be honest here.
But that just kind of brings up just how like Tortorella, he's not going to be like shy about holding players accountable, which
It's something that needs to
which
happen.
is what
I
we
think
need.
so. I want to see how it's going to go. Really.
This being such a young team, minus like the veteran, not gonna core, but like the sprinkling of veterans.
Our veterans are
It's not
young by everybody else's standard of veterans.
Yeah.
Like the only vet that is Hartnell
Campbell,
for sure.
Campbell,
Yeah, Campbell.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone else.
I keep forgetting about Campbell's age since he's so new to the team.
But yeah, everyone else is like in their like low, like
they're.
I mean, like
Polino's in his.
Polino and Dubinsky are like in their like later.
I think Polino's about just a couple years older than me. So
That's it. I think they're like.
Yeah.
And Dubinsky's 26, 27.
Yeah,
So
like
Dubinsky
a large
is
chunk of the guys are like 25 to 28. I mean,
Which
not really super old.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a good time to start in leadership role.
yeah,
For
well,
sure.
and that's exactly what.
I'm really excited to see that.
That's exactly what Tortorella like talked about the youth. Because it was the third youngest, team in the league, minus probably I'd say Arizona and
Maybe the Sabres.
Sabres or
the Avalanche are still pretty damn young too.
I was thinking Carolina. I know that since they're kind of going through like a
They're like.
Well, who knows how Carolina?
They're kind of like split down the middle. It's like they got young guys and they got old bastards.
Yeah.
For sure.
But anyway,
So I mean, it'll be really interesting to watch Tortorella, see how he does with this young team.
yeah, when he said he's looking forward to that, like kind of teaching and coaching these young guys.
The excitement in his voice about that, really kind of sold me on him legitimately wanting to do this and being involved with the team because he just seems so excited that he gets to teach these kids.
Yeah, and to be fair, like all the bad things you want to say about him, he does scream passion. Which
Yeah,
is something
well, I mean,
that's really nice to see.
That's
I mean,
why
don't get me wrong, I love Richards. I thought he was a really great guy. I mean, his coaching style, I don't know if it worked with us. But he was a great
I don't like
guy.
his coaching style, and I don't like how just in general apathetic he was.
I thought he was a little soft. I think bringing this kind of hothead in will really.
Yeah,
it could be great. It could be horrible. We'll see.
It's definitely polar opposite.
Yeah, no, for sure. Absolutely.
It might just be exactly what we need.
I hope so.
There's
see,
a strong chance that it might be exactly what we need.
It really depends. I think it really depends on how some of our older players kind of deal with them. So we'll see how Polino and Cardinal.
Yeah.
Dubinsky is good. Dubinsky, most importantly. I think
read,
all eyes are really going to be on Dubinsky.
I read somewhere today that him and Hartnell actually get along together pretty well.
Yeah. I wouldn't be that surprised, honestly.
And
I think Hartnell's mature enough that he could probably work with that. I really think Hartnell will.
Hartnell's an old school kind of mentality.
I think he really meshes well with what Tortorella brings to the team.
And I was going to bring this up is Tortorella is actually just kind of work ethic, bust your ass. I think once if he can get Bob out of this funk, and get Bob back into that his workforce mentality, then for sure we could see the Bob that we're used to seeing.
So
let's go jam Bob on that bike.
Yeah.
Apparently, the stationary bike was just the shit for him last season.
I mean, we'll see how it works for Bob. I'm really curious how he meshes with Joey.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Joey's he's great.
Oh,
he's got tons of talent, but he's that
superstar.
But he's that young kind of talent that might not work with a coach like him.
Yeah,
that's what I'm kind of worried about.
He's getting that age where he knows his worth. Yeah. He's finally grown to his body, and he's still bulking up a little bit, but
for sure.
He knows what he can do. It's just kind of.
So we'll really see. Like, hopefully,
have to hope he doesn't get really cocky.
Yeah. So I want to hope that maybe this kind of coach, if our older players can kind of work with him, Hartnell and Dubinsky especially, can really kind of work to focus him a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know you were saying earlier, he was maybe not playing as well because he didn't get that A this year, but I want to see him do a couple years of just solid hockey playing. And then we'll see how he is as a leader. He's too young to really be a good leader.
Like the comparison we were making about Connor McDavid.
Oh, absolutely.
McDavid is just all hockey.
That's what Joey needs to do.
Yeah,
he just needs to be all hockey.
I mean, you
To
hear
hell with trying to be a leader right now.
Yeah.
Just be all hockey.
Yeah, you hear the stories about McDavid. He's hockey to the core. I mean, he's 10 before he goes to bed at 10 o'clock, running at night. That's what he does. So I'd like to see that kind of thing with Joey. So I mean, we all love him. We all love Joey. We want to see him be great. So I'm just
Like,
that's
nothing against the guy.
No, he's a great hockey player, and he seems like a great guy. But you know, when you're
really only one player on the team I'm not wild about.
Yeah, honestly, whatever you're doing when you're that young and that good at what you do, it can be an issue. Even us accountants have that problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, look at that kid that the Islanders drafted that just up and quit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And like they look kind of stupid now.
Oh no, absolutely. It's a risk. So I want to see. I mean, I have a lot of faith in that. Maybe if it's played right, we can do it.
We actually can transition into the
very organic.
Yeah,
this is how we do it. We're very organic here. So.
We got to flow.
Yeah, we're so hip and cool. We're organic.
Yeah.
But
so organic food.
We're flowing just as well as your favorite rapper.
Flowing like Joey's hair.
There we go.
But
pounded.
So white.
How white are we? We have an
White
X-Files poster in our background. Let's be honest.
Because we want to believe in the Blue Jackets.
Damn, that's gonna be my ending thing.
Yeah, you just ruined it.
I didn't.
I was gonna whistle the beat song, damn it.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
But anyway, so since we got rid of that, got that topic out of the way, we covered. This is kind of a more general section about the state of the team and all that. But bringing up possible trades. I know it's really early in the season to be thinking about it. I've said that on Twitter a billion times. I've said it in the Facebook groups and part of it a billion times. Yes, I have.
Okay.
I didn't think in my last video I even said it's too early because any price tag for what we need is probably gonna be way too high. So other teams, they're just figuring out their play style, their identity. I mean, we took we went down like the hardest road possible, being this 0-7, trying to find our identity and all that.
And everybody knows it when they're looking.
And if we shop around, unless like some team really wants to get rid of somebody, the price tag is going to be steep. And I know Yarmo and JD know that. And unless something blows their socks off, like I don't see a trade happening until after
there's just an absolute steal.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking. Well, if you want to expose a little bit more on what you think about Boston,
I was about to say, like, if Boston's still shopping Chara, we need to bolster our D. This idea of going after somebody from the Devils is kind of just meh because it's not like they're doing real well, just like us. So why the hell would you bother to get a defenseman from a team that's still not doing well like we are, and just we're gonna give away something that's part of our future to get more of the same to fix a problem? Why not go after someone like Chara, who can actually fix that problem and be a force on the blue line?
Absolutely. I mean, he bring a lot of name recognition to the team. He'll bring a lot of experience to the team and his leadership, and just his size. I mean, he's just a massive human being.
He's like 6'9", 250 something of just fuck you.
Now, what was the guy in the Monsters?
Yavenko. Yeah.
Now, who could be a better trainer for Yavenko than Chara?
Somebody gets hurt, we're gonna call up Yavenko and just put him with him.
Our top line
is heavier than every other line in the world. And
then the only team where it's just gonna be like, all right, we got this squared away defensively is gonna be like Nashville.
So I mean, that'd be
get a Shea Weber Chara showdown. That'd be badass.
Oh my god. I mean, but really,
we're not in the West.
Let's be fair. How likely do you see that trade? Though? I mean,
I don't know. It depends on what Boston's doing.
It
really seems like they're trying to just, if it's anybody they can get anything out of, that's not Bergeron, since Julian is super attached to Bergeron, they appear to just want to get rid of everybody right now.
Which may not even be an issue because I've been hearing Julian might be getting the ugly axe at the end of the season. Unless they have some crazy turnaround year to make the playoffs, which is very possible in a way because that division is garbage.
Right.
Then he might be getting, because you got to think the whole front office changed in the offseason.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, he's the only person left over.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's the same. I don't say the same
I was gonna
situation.
say, like,
It's not.
he survived the old front office because
Yeah.
the old front office was like calling for his head, and they didn't do anything about
Yeah,
it.
because he made the playoffs
Yeah.
and won, and it's hard to justify getting rid of somebody when.
No, I agree. But what do you think?
Well,
What do you think?
Did it.
To be fair, what do you think would be a good trade though? Like, what could we offer to Boston to get a hold of him?
Well, like all last season, they were really interested in Cam.
Yeah, Cam would be a good.
I would be willing to part Cam, and then like
Cam's a Boston area guy.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
played at
Yeah.
BC.
Yeah.
I mean,
And his parents still live around there. Don't they?
yeah. I mean, it'll suck because I like Cam.
yeah,
Cam's
like
got a lot of
it's-
talent. I really like
He's,
Cam.
he's a good player. It's
Yeah.
just like
And he's
I
still-
think he would be the most enticing thing to be
Yeah.
a large part of this deal if we were going to go after Chara.
for sure, and just because he's doing so well here, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
I
right-
have no problem with his play, with his
Like,
attitude.
last night I was actually kind of upset that he was scratched,
Yeah.
and then like to find out he was being shopped. It's like, but still, Cam's one of the people that's actually like giving a shit right now.
Absolutely,
This is kind of stupid to scratch him.
absolutely. When we should be showing him off a little bit. He's our
Yeah.
horse. Yeah, he's our show horse.
That kid's got a lot of heart.
Yeah, and putting him back where where he's from, that might be good for him. Luke, it might be good for us.
Yeah, but
I know if
I
he
wouldn't say he's like
Yeah.
he's not that point of screw who needs a change of scenery.
Oh no, I
No,
agree.
no,
but
he doesn't-
it might
he
be
doesn't-
better. Like it might be better for the team though. I mean, but I don't. You brought it up earlier that Chara might not last much longer. I mean, he's got a few years left, but honestly,
What 32, 33?
yeah, if we can just bring that
he's
in.
like 38.
Is he?
Yeah,
he's,
if we-
he's old, but like he's gotten a little slower, but he's still trying to play just as hard as he
for
always
sure.
has.
I mean, even if it's just a few
And-
years,
I mean,
to
yeah.
bring that kind of experience and that
to
kind of
bring-
name recognition
to
into
bring
this
him,
team
like,
would be
If
fantastic.
it happens, bring him in. Like, I'm not saying like our blue line. I mean, it's surprisingly bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna like. Yeah. Look at that transition, baby.
Yeah.
It's to me, it's surprisingly bad for how they played last year. I mean, yeah, like
Well, this is what everyone said about our team is just how our D was the big
was
issue.
the big question.
Was the
But
big question,
but
yeah.
hearing them talk in camp, in the preseason, is they were hearing all that and they were using that as motivation.
Sure.
And I was like, fuck yes,
Good,
like,
yeah.
get these guys pumped up and to show the naysayers, and then
That noise like you could hear it the entire city through. That noise is coming from the vents.
And
For
yeah,
sure.
everyone's just shit the bed.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's like we can't just blend the defense here. Like
No,
every
no.
single
Yeah,
point,
no,
the offense is
it's-
screwed up.
it's the
OG
whole
it's the
team
whole
right
team right now. There's no one person to blame.
Yeah, there's
which I've said, my Twitter rants and Facebook stuff.
Like,
and
Your
my-
Twitter rants? You have Twitter rants?
I know it's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
last
when you
night,
get Twitter.
like I was flipping my shit with all these people like calling for Kraut's head and calling for Savard's head, and it's like
It's
they're
not
one
just
man.
them.
They're two guys on the team that actually never share ice time at this point.
Right.
It's not just their fault.
No, absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
It starts from that top line to the bottom defensive
Absolutely.
pair to the goalie.
Absolutely.
Everyone's fucking up collectively, and something needs to be done to
Absolutely.
change it.
So the question is, the real big question
That may
is
be the
where-
weakest part of our team, but everyone's fucking up.
I mean, yeah, real question is where can that change? Where's that change going to come from? Is that team leadership? Is that coaching? Is that what are we going to see?
It's just the culture in the locker room.
Yeah.
It's
I was gonna
no
say,
one
it's-
having. I think I
it's-
was talking to the shout out to Flynn of Flock. We were
Yeah.
talking about no one having trust in each other on the ice. I mean, we saw that. Like
Yeah.
I brought up the
Sure.
the six. I think it was 6-on-4 power play last on the Islanders game. Like, I was there. I was watching it happen. And Dubinsky had the puck, and
I was there.
the rest of the team just to be kind of sitting around or skating around and not like aggressively trying to get open. Or, I mean, obviously Dubinsky was trying to protect the puck from the Islander player,
Right.
because if he messes up and gets stripped, boom, empty net goal, and then everyone jumps down Dubinsky's throat. What? I don't know. I'm going into that, but anyway, there's no like chemistry in anything right now. It seems like like the lines, that you shake them up and then like saying earlier, like a period or even a half period later, boom, it's back to like preseason lines.
Yeah, it's like you guys are doing all right, and then we're just gonna. No,
Yeah,
you're fine.
I think the one change that didn't make any fucking sense to me was breaking up Sod and Joey. Like out of every combination of forwards that we have right now, those are the two that seem to do the best because they actually produce off of each other. Like they can get something going. They both have to want to do it at the same time, but they can get something going. And to break that up just seems stupid.
No, agreed.
Like,
absolutely.
Why fuck with something that's kind of
the
working?
One thing that's working.
Yeah, if it works
right now,
find a way to make it better. Slot somebody else into that other wing until you find who fills that other wing better. Yeah. But for the time being, don't fuck with it.
Keep them together for sure. For sure. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully, our new coach, our new leadership will play out. We'll figure that out. There's just so much speculation at this point in time. I really want to see what happens.
Yeah, I feel like a shitty stockbroker being like, all right, if this happens, and then if this happens,
waffles.
Yeah. We're gonna put the whole team into waffles.
Yeah, the whole team into waffles. Plan X.
But yeah, I mean, like line shaking up was a big thing. I mean, for like the majority of the fan base. I was more along the lines of defensive pairing getting shaken up. I mean, Richard finally did that a couple games ago and kind of stuck with it in Islanders games.
He went back to last season's pairings, and they're not quite cutting it right now.
Yeah, and I think you and I talked about that, like, Connaughton has been a healthy scratch, but Connaughton and Prout, while those two were on their own defensive pair, blew my mind.
I was going to say, it got proven like a dozen times last season that they cannot play together. They're good with other people. Yeah. They're garbage with each other.
Like, for sure.
Like, they're good, like...
Well, who do you think's better with Johnson? I don't know, Prout and Johnson seem to do.
I think Prout and Johnson is a really good pairing when Jack Johnson actually wants to do something other than stand back and try to be funny.
If I had like several bankruptcies on my account, I might be playing differently too. But we'll see what happens.
I would use that to escape. Be like, oh, my life off the ice sucks.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm gonna play some hockey and be a badass.
That's what I do when my life sucks. I drink, but
that's your
he probably does that too.
He's like Bull. That's why his number's 40.
Just
pounds.
The roller coaster.
40 ounces of bowl.
And you know what? Bowl has been. He's been playing hard.
I've been impressed with him. I'm actually like. That was another thing that I was like, what the fuck? Why is he getting scratched?
Yeah, when he's not getting scratched.
He really has no reason to be scratched. He's one of the few players that's actually giving the ball right now.
I'm more excited about our fourth line every game this season than I am anybody else, because our fourth line's actually doing what they're supposed to do and playing better hockey collectively than everyone else.
Except for whatever line they did.
Oh. No, that's just Dubinsky. That's not his whole line. That's just
As
Dubinsky.
we remember that 6-4, they pull our goalie, and Dubinsky's the only one doing it.
I just had to.
So it's like the fourth line is Doobie, and then we've got 8 guys not doing anything. Sounds like a great game plan.
We have a cat, just to let you guys know. Yeah, I know all you ladies just like, oh, they have cats in there. I know.
Ooh. But the last point I wanted to bring up on the team is Bob. We talked
Bobrovsky.
Yeah. We talked about him a little bit earlier.
I heard he's the number one top in the force.
I heard he got demoted to crossing guard.
He does top right now.
Yeah, he's helping like kindergartners cross the street and not get hit by buses.
No, I heard wrong, I guess.
But I just wanted to bring that up, and we talked about a little bit in the Tortorella part, is him gaining his confidence back, him playing like the Bobrovsky we know. Hopefully we don't have another mind case, which I know goalies are a kind of mental position. I mean, they get in each other's heads all the time. And look at Brzgala, he's spending time with the universe, and why you have to be mad. You know,
I'm pretty mad at it though, and I'm not a goalie.
What?
The universe.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's so humongous big.
Well, the universe itself keeps on expanding and expanding.
Okay.
Expanding it.
This is not a science.
But anyway, no, he was talking about a song.
Monty Python reference. For all you kids out there that are listening to us. So all three of you.
At this point.
Yeah. You've all left. Well, we're gonna say goodbye to our friend.
But anyway, I'm just hoping that he can get something back, because I don't know if like Torts yelling at him, like or throwing him under the bus during press conferences is gonna be the best thing for his confidence.
I'm gonna say, like, at this point, like, we should, if Bob can't get his shit together, he should just take a little bit of time off and go on like a vision quest or something, and like bring up one of the kids from the Monsters.
Yeah.
I would like to see Corpusella playing in the NHL. That would be really
And
badass.
we've seen McElhaney when push comes to shove, he performs.
If
he really
like
performs.
for some reason McElhaney like has no pressure, he's awful. But if the pressure's on, he's on it.
Absolutely.
Which I think him like temporarily having to take a starting role actually like does things for him.
Let's be honest, we're not paying McElhaney $8 million a year, so we need to get Bob to get back on his game. But maybe a walkabout for Bob might not be a bad idea. Go back to Siberia. Maybe you can go to Siberia and sit in the snow for a while and just
go to the beach with a selfie stick with a hot ass girlfriend.
I don't know.
They're married.
They're married, yeah.
But maybe get some little Bob.
Some little
I don't know. That might distract from Bob.
Hey,
that might not help his career.
Yeah, just settle down a little bit. And
having to worry about poopy diapers does not help you become a better goaltender.
I'm sure with that kind of salary he's pulling in, he can hire a babysitter. You know what? I'll take care of that for him. So.
I have little Bob at home. I must play that.
I can find people that can take care of that for him, so it's fine.
But the last thing about Bob I want to talk about is he kind of really took Richards getting fired. He like really put it on himself. I know those two had a really good relationship, and like Richards said, it made him a better coach, and Bob's like, well, if I only played better, Richie still might be here. It's like,
every time you hear Bob talk, you're just like, he's so
Russian.
He's so Russian, but he's such a cool guy. Like, I feel like it.
I don't know. I think Richards' death sentence was pretty much getting written back in January.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, a lot of people are saying if it wasn't for that end of year when we kind of started to pick it up, Richards would have already been gone.
This is a point people brought up about Richards is when, not even Richards, the team in general, but when nothing was on the line, we played well.
Yeah.
So when things on the line, it's just,
and now we should get rid of Richards earlier when we got that.
Not
gonna happen, but we can all dream.
Babcock is the unchaseable dream. We could have got McClellan.
Yeah, like Babcock would have been like that hot girl that you always want to go, but you never really want to talk to and all that. And
because you're scared shitless, and it's like McClellan's that girl that's like she's pretty hot, and like she'll actually acknowledge my existence.
Yeah, Babcock's I like Chipotle and running, and I'm really into CrossFit.
And then
you're out of my league.
McClellan's like the one you see, like the girl next door.
She does want to Netflix and chill.
Yeah, she actually legitimately Netflix and chill, and like doesn't mind staying at home and eating pizza.
That's for sure.
That's McClellan.
For sure.
God, we're pathetic. We're bringing up coaches in our sad romantic life.
Yes.
But anyway,
we're millennials.
Single ladies.
Look at this.
I know, clearly. It's the shine.
Hey, I had fun.
I'm gonna bring you some turtle wax.
Yeah. Anyway,
buff you up like a car.
This got weird real fast.
It's us. For those of you who don't
know us,
and
we are us.
We are weird as shit.
This is us. Actually, this is actually like about us around like 8 or 9. We're gonna do that because we're coming up on 40 minutes. Holy shit. Anyway,
look how much we have to talk about.
Everything.
We didn't get sidetracked that bad.
No, it's true. Even though there's a cat over here begging us for attention.
Attention to me and the cat.
The moment we do, you're gonna run away.
For sure. Anyway.
But as a wrap up, I'm hoping Tortorella. Like I think he is the short term answer. I don't know about long term. That's to be decided. Especially even Tortorella said that we can't look at the big picture about needing to turn the season around. We have to take it game by game, day by day.
He said a lot of good things in the press conference.
Meeting by meeting.
I think he said a lot of good things tonight. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. And I talked to my friend at work today.
Your friends at work?
It's surprising.
I know. Wow.
You were able to talk to somebody at work about hockey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I talked to him. I was like, I'm hoping we look back in the future, like 2 or 3 years from now,
You
where
just laughed.
But I remember the beginning of that 16-17 season. That was weird, you know.
As we're all drinking a champagne, yeah, quite.
Or
So you're buying the champagne?
Yeah, probably. Or our cups. But
And then Ohio cares about something that's not OSU.
I know.
Scarlet Gray, Scarlet Gray.
Fuck
You notice there
you.
is nothing Scarlet Gray in our apartment, and there never will be.
Nope. But
Born and bred Columbus native.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Springfield native.
He's from Springfield, but it's a hell of a town.
but anyway, just on that,
One Simpsons fan will appreciate that.
but yeah, it's fun to wrap up on that. Hopefully get this thing turned around. Like I have faith in the team that it will. It just might take longer than we think. And I know that the popular hashtag that I don't really use on Twitter right now is hashtag #hashbrown is would believe in CBJ or believe in Jackets or whatever it is. Like, yeah, I'm not giving up at all. Like, yeah, it's frustrating as hell. I thought this was going to be like a milestone year for the franchise.
To be fair, we might advertise this video with that hashtag, so one can understand.
Right.
Please watch it.
Let's see. I don't know.
But
So far this season, I've been glad that I have my original hockey team before we had the Jackets.
Yeah, you and your Sharks can just go, right?
don't hate on
Hey, man.
But it's
Sharks don't look back. Sharks don't have necks.
But season's still young. Anything can happen. I mean, I think as we were watching the NBC game earlier, there's like talking about the Jackets. Shocker.
I know.
We're gonna be all over the NHL news for about
There's a new
3
coach in the Blue
Like,
Jackets.
I think like right now, someone would have to die for them to not be talking about the
For sure,
Jackets.
for sure.
But they
Not
brought
in the good way, but hey.
they brought the fact that teams have started with the same record and made the playoffs. So it could
we have
could
a
be
future. We really do.
Yeah.
especially with how
We
garbage
really do, Benny.
especially how garbage the Metro is right now.
Right.
Oh my god. Yeah. We could snag that third spot.
I think it's available. I mean, wild cards not out of the question.
Oh yeah, no, wild card is completely not out of the question.
Yeah.
Because the wild card slots in the East period have been crazy.
Yeah,
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, like with the Atlantic taking, like those 3 teams that'll make it. But after that, I don't see anyone else in the Atlantic really sniffing that. So it's,
For sure.
there's potential.
Yeah.
But anyway, just to wrap up, there's that. We'll just see how everything goes, and just I know that was the popular trend is just to thank Richards, and I'm like, never ever see this video. If he does,
Richard, watch our video. We're
holy shit, it's awesome.
good
But
friends.
just wanted to bring up that I know he was a kind of big part of not really turning the franchise around, but being in this new
For sure.
new phase of the franchise.
If we
The
still
new era.
If we still had Scott Arnell at this point, the team wouldn't exist. It would have been sold off a long time ago. So Richards, like I said, this is for you.
Yeah.
So we have
Hashtag heart shaped hands with Kai.
heart shaped hands. Yeah. Wait, heart shaped hands.
Heart shaped hands.
Oh, hands. Oh, all right.
But
You
anyway,
ate before this. You ate before this.
but anyway, but yeah, just wanted to say thanks Richard what he did. Like the handful of times I got to see him talk, always seemed like a good hockey IQ. Like everyone says, a good guy, but sometimes this happens. I mean, I'm sure we've all had people in our own jobs that hate equating our normal jobs to professional sports because it's usually not. But
And we've all had it in our own professional lives.
Professional and personal lives.
People that have been kicked for no reason. I mean,
well, not really
Yeah.
no reason, but
Yeah.
just nice guys.
great
that just
people that we work with.
just
Yeah.
didn't end up working out.
Yeah.
It just happens. It
does
sucks.
happen.
It's part of, especially sports. It just happens.
Yeah, it's a fact of life in sport.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
Absolutely.
really
If you don't
all there is
perform,
to it.
if it was any coach that was performing at this level would be kicked, honestly. Even if you were the best coach in the world. This is
well,
the most.
and I just bring this up with
Too
LA
bad.
as much as
Yeah.
I don't like the Kings. I mean, look how they've kind of not they haven't turned on Sutter yet, but he's won them 2 cups, and then they're just kind of playing like blah right now.
Yeah, well, they
they
started to turn on him at the end of last season.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like this.
You can't
I mean, when they started locking him out of the room.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't want to get on
Sure,
that.
what happened to us?
Yeah.
That's a subject for another time.
Even if the almighty Urban Meyer started to lose games, we probably get rid of him. So.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he almost loses games, and
and then the whole city's like, we'll fire him. So.
Yeah, but
The emotional roller coaster that it is to watch Buckeye fans.
right. But
it had to come up. We are Columbus.
yeah, exactly. But anyway, like my brother said, we can move. You know, we want to believe, and we do believe. But anyway, that's it.
Also, watch the X-Files.
Why are you plugging that? You
I
don't.
don't even know.
Why?
It doesn't even have anything to do with hockey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I'm shutting this shit off.
Wait. Coming up soon, if you are into podcasts and you're into hate, you should try to watch our podcast, Hatercast.
Or listen to, rather. And yes, it is coming down. These are 2 of, you know.
We're going to contribute. He's going to have a great segment.
Yes. Fuck this particular group of people.
This week. And I will...
It'll be a weekly thing.
Yeah. It'll be great. And I will potentially talk about sports history.
Hockey history.
Hockey history. And it'll probably devolve into real history or regular history because I'm really boring. But
if you start making hockey archaeology comments, I'm cutting you off.
Listen, back in the 17th century,
stone pucks.
Yes.
Guys,
many people died in those days.
Anyway, before we get into it, we're working on getting a podcast and all this, so you don't have to, be having your phone out.
So when you're driving to work and you feel like hating someone, listen to Hatercast.
Yes.
With Benny and the other guys. There may also be another drunk person here.
We're gonna have the drunkest cast member ever. I promise. And he's not sitting here.
He's not here right now.
But anyway, as always, go Jackets, and see what happens.
Go Jackets.
Yeah. And hopefully see you guys in another week or so.
All right.